How's it going? Ryan Greenspan here again from San Diego Dynasty, along with Scott Kemp from San Antonio X Factor and BKI Paintball. We're going to go over phase 3 right now. You guys have already done the intro to the workout stuff, and we have some really good stuff lined up for the next two segments.
Yeah, so once you've gotten familiar with phase 1 and it's not so challenging anymore, it's time to move on to phase 2 and 3. So that's where you progress, you know? You always want to keep challenging your body. You're going to adapt and it's going to get easy for you. So Ryan and I have spent a lot of time in the off season coming up with some training programs and really challenging ourselves to push ourselves to the next level. So just like phase 1, you always want to start out by warming up, get nice and loose. If you have any areas in the body that are tighter than others, you really want to focus on that. So if your hamstring's really tight that day, spend a little extra love, you know, stretching out that hamstring. Ryan's been really tight in the left shoulder, so he'll put a little more love into that foam rolling as well, and just stretching it out, getting nice and loose before you move into it.
All right, so we're going to take you into the next couple phases. And again, like Scott said, make sure you take it at your own pace at first. Get warmed up, get comfortable with the drills, and then go out there and have some fun.
Okay guys, so here we are, phase 3 of explosive bunker breakouts. What we're doing now is we've added the incline to phase 2, and now for phase 3 we're adding push-ups. So what this is doing is, not only are you working on your endurance, your explosiveness, we're adding a little upper body strength, which is great for when you're in the snake, you're in that up and down motion. Now, a key factor here is to go at your own pace. We want you guys to first work on your form, and then you work on that speed. This is great for that Sunday paintball. You're in the last game of the tournament. We're really working on that last bit of strength. You're giving it all on this one. This is phase 3, your hardest one. Go at your pace, but remember, this is the big times here.
All right, so for our next exercise, makes it a little more advanced. This is still working on our explosiveness and our agility, because you do have to do a lot of course correction as you're playing paintball. So behind me, what I have is Scott Kemp from X Factor and BKI with Brandon Short. And the way this drill works is you're centered, your weight's evenly distributed, and your teammate or your partner is constantly yelling out either a number, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and you have to quickly adjust and go to which side that is. Or if you want to make it more advanced to get a little word association, we can sometimes on our team, we say we have a God bunker up here, a Utah bunker over here, and then we have a back left and back right. So you're getting used to word association. So every time I hear God, I know I have to go this direction. Or whenever I hear God on the field, I know it's right by the snake. So you want to get in the habit of naming your bunkers, and this is a good way to keep that fresh, because as you get fatigued, you're gonna start making mistakes. You make mental mistakes. So I'll get to close up here and you can see what these guys are doing.
Great. Ready, 4. Ready, 1.
So this is a basic ladder. I got this one actually on Amazon for about 20 bucks. You can get these online or at your sports store. If you actually want to save money, a good idea is you can use tape, tape it down to a wood floor or cement flooring, any open area you have. You can also use string, and you can make them a lot longer too. These things connect, so this is actually the shortest one you can get. You can make this one 2-3 times the distance, and really it's up to you. The whole concept behind the ladder drill, it's not necessarily working on breakaway speed and that quickness to get to the bunker, but more so your agility and quick to be on your feet in that first, you know, step or two. So a lot of the movements we're doing, we're moving lateral, we're moving side to side, front and back. We're always on the balls of our feet, so our heels are never touching the ground. You're always on your toes, and then again, when you're landing and you're right away breaking off to that next spot. So it's not like a rest pause, but we're exploding into that next spot, moving right through. So think of it when you're in a bunker and it's time to break off to that next spot. Instead of, you know, those couple extra seconds of lagging to move, this is how you get quick on your feet.
Okay, so this is the final exercise that we usually have, and you can do this on any level. What it is it's kind of like a drop set, where you start with most difficult, and then you tailor it back according to what you need, okay, or how you're feeling. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna start at a full field. Imagine yourself like you're running the flag back in at the end of the day, and this is the reason that we do this at the end of the day, at the end of our workout. So you're gonna run a full field sprint, okay? As soon as you get done with that, you're gonna cool down by walking back. You're gonna do about 4 reps, depending again on your endurance level and how you're feeling, but at least 3 to 4 reps at 100% all the way down to here, and then you're gonna scale it back. So drop it back a little bit, and you're gonna go about half the length of the field. You're gonna do that twice, and then you're gonna drop it back again. So I want you guys to do 10 reps at 100%. Give this everything you got. Think of yourself at the very end of the last game of finals. You're Oliver Lang and you're running the flag back, and there's a half a second left on the clock, and you have to go up there and you have to jump the flag in, okay? You have to really give it everything you have at the very end of the day in order to push yourself to this last little limit. Again, we're trying to challenge ourselves here, okay? So if you're not challenging yourself, you're not gonna actually progress in the sport. So give it 100%, everything you got, all the way through, and finish strong.
Okay, so tire flip, just a great overall strength movement, kind of works everything. There's two schools of thought for this. One being a closer stance with a wider grip. Personally, I don't like that one. The other one being a wider stance with a closer grip. The important thing to remember is when you flip this tire, really get a good spring into it so you can help yourself with the turn. So what that's gonna look like is here, wide stance, close grip, spring into it, and it's just a pushover after that.
Sorry, it's my session. I'm picking at my thought, kicking your hip hop, a pop at the speed of a drop, and it don't stop. Tick tock, man.